Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start this lesson off by giving all honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachaha Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well, peace, blessing, and salutation. To the hopeful elect that are out there diligently pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this reaches the ears of the hopeful elect. All right, out of the house of David, the Bayath Shal Dawadah. Okay, so this is just me, just speaking through the spirit. All right, Lord willing, is edifying. But I saw a video on YouTube how one of the brothers is going into how, well, not the brother, but it was a video that a brother had made, and it was Eve going into how in Chicago she had one of her friends tell her that she's seeing a whole bunch of these immigrants chilling off in the corners, on the street corners of her hood, all right, up there in Chicago, all right, where in packs, okay, in big numbers, large numbers, they just out there just chilling, primarily in black and so-called black and brown neighborhoods, all right, which is Jake, man, in Jake's neighborhoods, okay, and their whole purpose is to commit crimes, okay, and what does that do to Jake's neighborhoods, man? It already looks bad as it is, okay, because you got the cops, all right, all up and through there, framing Jake, framing these so-called Negroes, and just finding reasons to lock you up or to put you in the grave, okay. And now you got these immigrants that are coming across the border being set up in those places, to pretty much wreak havoc, on Jake, okay, which will entice these law enforcement, these agencies, okay, to come into the hoods, okay, to come into Jake's neighborhood and to regulate, okay. You were kind of getting tonight, we're getting a glimpse of that with what's going on up there in New York in the subway station, okay, and it's only a matter of time before they take it to the streets, okay. We're seeing it on a small scale already, but wait until you have swarms of police cars, surrounding the areas in which Jake live. It's going to be like a police state, if you will. All right, curfews and things of that nature, which will eventually, it's going to spark chaos. Okay, it's going to spark rage. All right, amongst the Jake communities, the Israelite communities. Okay, and then you got these immigrants. Okay, you got Jake pretty much, saying hell no. We're not gonna let this happen. We're not gonna let somebody come in here and disrupt our peace. So it's only a matter of time, man. The stage is really being set for martial law. Okay, we're seeing it already. And it's only going to intensify. All it's going to take is for some event, some crisis of whatever sort it is, and then all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to start in the house of Jacob, man. It's going to start in the house of the Lord, and that brings me to what is it? 1 Peter the fourth chapter, where it goes into how the judgment is going to start at the house of the Most High. Judgment is gonna these Edomites, the sword, okay, are gonna go into these neighborhoods, all right, and they're going to much disrupt everything that Jake got going on, man. Going and busting into their homes, okay, framing Jake, you know, whatever they plan or have up their sleeve. All right, you can best believe that this is going to happen, okay. And it also ties in perfectly with 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter, you know, where it talks about with a great insurrection in the cities, okay, and it's be like madmen sparing none. All right, and they're gonna be coming after those who you know, who serve the Lord. You know, but needless to say, this is all leading up towards prophecy. Okay, so we see these things happening, we speculate, and we're filtering it through the word. So that's how we know that this is how the Lord is setting it up, and he's putting it in our faces. Okay, the scriptures go into you know, making it plain upon tables. All right, well, the Lord is making it very plain to his people. Okay, first and foremost, you know, those who are of the hopeful elect. Okay, that trust in Yahweh is strategically placed, you know, for us, for our eyes to be able to see things, the hidden gems, the mysteries. Okay, the things that will just go over your average person's head because they don't understand. All right, they don't have eyes to see nor ears to hear. All right, wherefore we do. Okay, we do. We have the eyes. We see in it for what it is. Okay, we're looking at through spiritual lenses. You know, and what we hear, and we you know, we hear it on the news. We hear, you know, these debates, and we hear what they're trying to do, you know, on a large scale, you know, what the Edomites are trying to do, enforcing unrighteous decrees and laws. We see these things, man. We speaking about the Bible, consider hate speech. We see and we hear what y'all are doing, Esau. Okay, but like the scriptures also go into, you can't do nothing against the truth, but for it, because all you're doing is fulfilling prophecy, and we look forward. That's all we speak on, man. Okay, I mean, that's the testimony of our Lord Yahushua, is the spirit of prophecy. So the fact that prophecy is happening, you're doing us a favor. Okay, we love to see this place go down. We love to see you know, the things that we hear on TV, okay, or we hear on you know, on the news or whatever. We love these things because we know that we're just that much closer to the kingdom. Okay, but with the whole, you know, stage being set, the migrants that are coming over, man, it's all a plot, man. It's all been arranged. Okay, this is not by coincidence. All right, and really, this is the Lord at work. This is the Lord allowing these things to happen. So this is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 15. It says, "For the sword and the destruction draws nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another." All right, and swords in their hands. All right, you got people fighting. You're going to be fighting against each other. You're going to have these immigrants fighting against Jake. Okay, you know, for coming in you know, on they land, on they streets, on they blocks. All right, doing all this wickedness. All right, you think these drug dealers, you think these gangs over here, all right, are going to put up with that, man? Hell no, man. Okay, and they're going to retaliate, and all that's going to do is it's going to draw more attention, unwanted attention to their block and to their neighborhoods. Okay, which is going to lead to a martial law. It says, "There's to be a sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay, they're not going to regard the National Guard, the police, okay, any kind of law enforcement, you know, job. All right, they're not going to care. All right, they're not going to care. So, amen, the stage is being set for civil war. Things is about to kick off, and it's about to get real ugly. And we can't express that enough, man. Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Why not? Because you're going to have checkpoints, okay? You're going to have highways that are blocked off, all right? The highways weren't for you and me, okay? Highways were never designed from the beginning of it for the creation of highways and rail and train stations and railroads and all that was never for your average person. No, there's a book called The Pale Horse, or I forget exactly what the name is, but something like that with the Pale Horse. Anyways, the highways, it's under a certain law or a bill, okay, that pretty much they can shut it down and use it for the transportation of military, for the military, okay, and military events or law enforcement type of things. They can shut it down and do as they please, all right, for the shipment of goods or people, okay, because that's really what it was made for. So they're gonna shut off these highways. You're not gonna be able to go to your nearest city or your nearest town, okay? All that stuff is gonna come to an end, man. It says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled and the houses shall be destroyed and men shall be afraid. And why will men be afraid? Because you're gonna have grown men, okay, that are out there, trying to, hold down their house. Okay, they got, you're gonna have grown ass men out there, they got families, and you're gonna have all these immigrants, okay, grouping up in packs. Okay, you got Hamites, you got Moabites, you got Ishmael. All right, they hang out in groups, they hang out in packs. You see them out here in San Diego. San Diego's got one of the largest port of entries from Mexico. So it's out here too. So when you got a mob of Hamites that have no regard for humanity, let alone American values, okay, or whatever you want to call that, they gonna take advantage of that, man. And these men are gonna be in fear because they gonna be in packs and they're not gonna be able to fight off 10 men. 10 men with weapons, okay. But you're gonna have on the other hand, hey, when that standard is gonna be lifted. Don't forget that standard will be lifted, okay, where one man will be able to take on 1,000. Okay, one man is going to be able to take on 100 with ease. All right, and that's really going to be a man of the Lord. So wouldn't you rather be in good graces of Yahweh Shem Shai, so that you'll be protected, or you're going to continue to stay in the world, man, and get caught up in this madness, man? So that was pretty much it. That was on my spirit. I wanted to speak on it briefly. Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. And so with that, I want to give my honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh Shem Shai, B'Shem Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the hopeful elect. And until next time, Shalom.